Okay, I want to talk to you today about morning routines. First, I actually just address the elephant in the room. There is no perfect morning routine, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't have one. In fact, I think everyone needs a morning routine. I just got back from Amsterdam. I couldn't believe this when I looked at the stats, but this year, it's June, and already in June, I have done 26 flights, almost 30 flights, right? Already by June. And I think when you travel around a lot, and even if you don't travel, just life being busy, things happening, kids running around, whatever, your morning routine is one of the small things you can do where you have full control and you can slow yourself down and try to kind of take back control of what can be a very hectic sort of life. So I want to talk to you about having one. I don't want to overcomplicate things for you, so I want to keep it very simple. You can have a look at mine and you can decide whether you want to do it yourself. I've spent quite a lot of time researching, thinking about morning routines and optimizations and waking up with this and that. And I think a lot of that is important, but what's really important is having a simple rhythm that you stick by that doesn't break, that is your small act of defiance. Before we even talk about morning routines, what's actually really important is the night before, right? The night before is super key because what time you go to bed, whether you drink alcohol close to sleeping or not, or whether you have a bedtime routine actually sets you up to have a very good morning when you wake up. If you know you want to get on top of a morning routine, you need to have a bedtime routine. So what time do you go to bed? Are you kind of on your phone, in bed, which is not good because you start to create this association with your bed as a place where you stay awake and you use your laptop rather than the place you sleep. Most people need to create a bedtime routine where they wind down slowly and then they are in bed. And then when you wake up, for me, it's very simple. I first wake up in the morning. One of the first things I will do is spend some time alone. Every single day I do this, time alone. It might involve reading a book, studying the Bible, doing something that allows me to kind of just have some me time and really connect with myself, like at a very deep level. Don't know who is Mike, what is Mike thinking, what is Mike feeling. That is like the first. I don't journal anymore. I used to do that. But the first thing I'll do is do some of that. Once I've done that, the second thing I would do is probably make a hot drink, right? Because I do like a hot drink. So normally it's tea, it might be coffee, but I need a hot drink because I'll be real, if I don't have a hot drink, I don't really wake up. So sometimes it's even just hot water, but I will do that and that will wake me up. And then, it's very simple, I try to break a sweat. I believe in brushing your teeth and breaking a sweat. I think I heard someone say that on a podcast once and it stuck with me. And so after I brush my teeth and done my morning stuff, I will try and break a sweat. Go to the gym, go out for a run, do something that sort of wakes me up. Once I've done those things, I'm pretty much ready to start the day. The day will start for me probably with a call, with some sort of catch up either with my team or with somebody or a sort of meeting, and that's typically it. Now I know you may think that doesn't sound very deep or profound or whatever. It's because your morning routine doesn't need to be. The whole point of a routine is that it's a sort of minimum bar that you don't fall below. There are days where I have amazing mornings where after working out, I then do stretching for an hour, I then do this, and I'm shocking myself like, Mike, you're on fire right now. Those are the good mornings, very good mornings. But I also have bad mornings. But here's the good thing about having a minimum bar. Even my bad mornings, they never fall below what I just said. Whatever happens with my morning, however terrible it is, it's very rare that I won't read. It's very rare I won't spend time with my spiritual practice. It's very rare that I won't break a sweat. And it's very rare that I won't brush my teeth and do all my normal stuff. It's actually been more interesting and I think more beneficial to create a sort of morning routine that's super simple that I can't fall below than some crazy morning routine that you watch on these videos where people are like, before 8 a.m. I ran a marathon and I've done 65 backflips and you're like, what? And these people sound inhuman. The truth is they can't do that every day. So inevitably, they set themselves up for failure where they don't meet that, they then start feeling bad, they then start feeling terrible. So for me, it's more important to have simple, solid things that you stick to that help to create some rhythm in your life, especially if you travel. If you travel and you're skipping between time zones and all that sort of stuff, it's fun from the outside, but from the inside, it can be very disorientating because you just don't have rhythm. And I don't know if you've ever felt out of rhythm. I've felt that a few times. It is not a good feeling where you're just like, I don't feel like myself. So when that's happening, I know that Mike, lock in on your morning routine, get into your habits. And if you do that, you'll be fine. Those are the ways I would approach having a morning routine, because it means you're able to be consistent, and that's what allows you to be successful over a long period of time, is always consistency. All right, if you enjoyed that video, please let me know what you think. What kind of things do you do in your morning routine? But also, subscribe if you haven't done so. I want to hear from you. What videos are you enjoying? Do you like stuff like this? Do you want me to do more vlogs? Like whatever it is, just keep talking to me. I love the community we're building here, and I would love you to be a part of it. So hit the subscribe button, turn your notification bell on so that you can see when I make more videos. I want to make sure each video is packed with value, and the only way I can do that is by you letting me know what's good and what's bad. So as we race towards 5,000 subscribers, I just want to make sure we are having this conversation where you're telling me, Mike, this is good, Mike, this is bad, and I'll keep getting better. See you in the next one.